Many years after the first park failed, a new vision came to life. This vision was Jurassic World. It stood on the same island, Isla Nublar. The dream of John Hammond to have a dinosaur park was finally real. People from all over the world could come and see dinosaurs. The park was built with modern ideas and technology. It promised safety and wonder for everyone who visited. It was a fresh start, a chance to show that humans and dinosaurs could exist together in a controlled place. This time, everyone hoped it would be different and successful. The park itself was a marvel of engineering and design. It was sleek, modern, and very impressive to look at. Everything felt advanced, from the monorail that transported guests to the holographic information displays. The goal was to create an experience that was both thrilling and comfortable. We wanted visitors to feel like they had stepped into another world, a prehistoric world made safe. The park used a lot of new technology. This technology helped manage the dinosaurs and entertain the guests. It was a huge operation, running smoothly for many years. Jurassic World offered many incredible new attractions for visitors. Guests could ride in gyrospheres. These were strong glass balls that allowed people to drive among herds of herbivores. They could get very close to dinosaurs like Triceratops and Apatosaurus. Another amazing sight was the Mosasaurus feeding show. A giant marine reptile would leap from the water to grab its food. This always amazed the crowds. There were also gentler areas like the petting zoo with baby dinosaurs. The park truly had something for every kind of dinosaur enthusiast. The park was a huge success for a long time. Thousands of visitors came every day. They enjoyed the experience of seeing living dinosaurs. The park made a lot of money for Masrani Global, the company that owned it. Everything seemed to be under perfect control. The security systems were state-of-the-art. The staff were well trained to handle the animals and the guests. For a while, it felt like the dream of a perfect dinosaur park was truly achievable. But, as we know, control in such a place is often just an illusion, a fragile concept. The success of Jurassic World brought new pressures. The park needed to keep attracting visitors. People always wanted something new, something bigger, something scarier. Simon Masrani, the owner of the park, understood this desire. He encouraged his scientists at InGen to push the boundaries of genetic engineering. They were tasked with creating a new kind of dinosaur. This dinosaur would be a star attraction, unlike anything seen before. It was a decision driven by commerce and the constant need for novelty. This ambition, however, would prove to be a dangerous path for everyone involved. The result of this push for innovation was the Indominus Rex. It was not a dinosaur that had ever existed naturally. Instead, it was a hybrid, a genetic mix of several species. Its base genome was a T-Rex, but it also included DNA from velociraptors, Carnotaurus, and even cuttlefish and tree frogs. These additions gave it unique and terrifying abilities. The creation of the Indominus Rex was kept very secret. Only a few key people knew about its existence and its true nature. This secrecy was meant to build anticipation for its eventual reveal to the public. The Indominus Rex was designed to be the ultimate predator. It was larger than a T-Rex, incredibly intelligent, and possessed abilities that surprised even its creators. It could camouflage itself thanks to the cuttlefish DNA. It could hide its heat signature, a trait from the tree frog DNA. These abilities made it extremely dangerous. The dinosaur was raised in complete isolation in a high-security paddock. It never interacted with other animals. This isolation, combined with its intelligence, made it unpredictable and, as it turned out, deeply troubled and aggressive. The escape of the Indominus Rex was almost inevitable looking back. Its intelligence was consistently underestimated by the park's management. One day it appeared to have clawed its way out of its enclosure. When Owen Grady and two park workers entered the paddock to investigate, the Indominus revealed its deception. It had faked its escape to lure them in. It then attacked, easily overpowering the humans and breaking out into the main park. This was the first sign that the park's newest attraction was not just an asset, but a catastrophic liability that would unravel everything. The park's initial response to the Indominus Rex's escape was slow and insufficient. The Asset Containment Unit, ACU, was dispatched. However, they were equipped with non-lethal weapons. They were trained to handle escaped herbivores or smaller carnivores, not a genetically engineered super predator. Claire Deering, the park operations manager, was reluctant to use lethal force. She was concerned about protecting the company's multi-million-dollar asset. This delay and underestimation of the Indominus Rex's capabilities allowed it to move deeper into the island, causing more damage and posing a greater threat. The Indominus Rex began a terrifying rampage across Isla Nublar. It was not just hunting for food, it seemed to be killing for sport. It attacked a herd of Apatosaurus, leaving devastation in its wake. It destroyed a gyrosphere carrying Claire's nephews, Zach and Gray Mitchell. The creature was intelligent enough to disable tracking devices and anticipate human tactics. Its path of destruction led it closer and closer to the populated areas of the park. The dream of a safe dinosaur park was rapidly turning into a horrifying nightmare for everyone trapped on the island. The situation escalated dramatically when the Indominus Rex broke into the pterosaur aviary. This released hundreds of pteranodons and dimorphodons. These flying reptiles descended upon Main Street, the park's central hub. They attacked terrified visitors in a chaotic frenzy. Park security was completely overwhelmed. Safety protocols failed one after another. The island-wide evacuation became a desperate scramble for survival. The illusion of control was completely shattered. The park, once a symbol of wonder, became a scene of widespread panic and terror, broadcast to the world. In a desperate move, Vic Hoskins, the head of InGen Security, decided to use the velociraptors to hunt the Indominus Rex. Owen Grady, the raptor trainer, reluctantly agreed, hoping to save lives. However, the Indominus Rex had velociraptor DNA. It was able to communicate with the raptors. It turned them against the humans. This plan backfired catastrophically. It resulted in more casualties and demonstrated the folly of weaponizing these intelligent creatures. The park's attempts to regain control only seemed to worsen the unfolding disaster. Owen Grady, a former Navy man, possessed a unique understanding of animal behavior. He had formed a complex bond with his velociraptor pack: Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. He had warned Simon Masrani and Claire Deering about the dangers of creating dinosaurs without respecting their nature. His concerns about the Indominus Rex's isolation and unknown genetics were largely ignored before the crisis. When the Indominus escaped, Owen's skills and bravery became crucial. He focused on rescuing Claire's nephews and trying to mitigate the disaster, putting his own life on the line to protect others. Claire Deering underwent a significant transformation during the incident. Initially, she was a focused, career-driven manager, somewhat disconnected from the animals and the park's visitors. The peril faced by her nephews, Zach and Gray, forced her to confront the real-world consequences of her work. She shed her corporate persona and became a determined survivor and protector. Claire learned to take risks and make difficult choices. Her journey showed her the importance of human connection and responsibility, beyond just profit margins and park attendance figures. She evolved significantly under pressure. Together, Owen and Claire worked to save Zach and Gray and confront the Indominus Rex. They faced numerous dangers, from the rampaging hybrid to the treacherous jungle. The final confrontation was a spectacular and desperate battle. Claire, in a moment of inspiration, released the park's veteran Tyrannosaurus Rex from its paddock. The T-Rex fought the Indominus, and just when it seemed overwhelmed, Blue, the last surviving velociraptor, joined the fight. The battle culminated at the edge of the Mosasaurus lagoon. The massive aquatic reptile lunged out, dragging the Indominus Rex to its watery grave, finally ending its reign of terror. The aftermath of the Indominus Rex incident was devastating. Jurassic World was closed indefinitely. Isla Nublar was once again abandoned to the dinosaurs. The financial losses for Masrani Global were immense. More importantly, the incident raised serious questions about the ethics of de-extinction and genetic engineering. It highlighted the dangers of corporate greed and the illusion of control over nature. The surviving dinosaurs were left to roam free on the island, setting the stage for a new, more uncertain era. The world now knew that these creatures could not be easily contained, and the future of dinosaurs on Earth became a pressing global concern.